The best defense is a good offense. So before the sewer backs up into your home and wreaks havoc, stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is there for you when you need them most. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
Your home equity. It could be an untapped opportunity instead of an untouchable asset. Introducing HomeTap. HomeTap is an investor, not a lender. They give you cash in exchange for a share of your home's future value. Use it to pay off debt, make renovations, fund a business, or just live a better life. There's no interest or monthly payments to worry about. HomeTap. Get more from home ownership. Get more from life. Subject to eligibility, terms and conditions apply. Visit HomeTap.com to apply in minutes. That's HomeTap.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle, presenting the roast of Steve Miggs live on stage. You got to be there to see it because it's not going to be broadcast.
No, you don't want that out there for public consumption. The things that some people are going to say. It's meant to stay inside the ballroom.
I am sorry that, if you have to work or whatever, people have contacted me. There may be some videos later, maybe, but this is a live event, and if you can't make it, sorry. We're not going to broadcast it.
Yeah. Take the day off from work.
That's what I say.
If you want it bad enough, you can make it happen.
Okay, who's going to be there, man?
Craig Gass will be there as well. Walter Jones from Seattle Seahawks.
Walter Jones from the BTUEDIT company.
Yes, that's very true. The best to ever do it.
Yeah.
Also from Fox News, the man that does the traffic, former KISW personality as well, Adam Gerke.
That's right. The Gurk.
The Gurkinator.
Yeah. The Gurkinator. Yeah, so it's going to be a blast, man. Plus live music from Glenn Cannon and The Damage Done. You are going to want to be there. General admission tickets are all we have left. But believe me, those are worth getting. And you can get them now at KISW.com.
Oh, there was a boy by the name of Miggs who'd play a silly game. Each morning at the crack of dawn, the cry for challenge came. From over hill and yonder dale, young men and women came. As 60 seconds ticked along, the result was the same. Beat Miggs, don't be a loser. Beat Miggs, you might be a loser. Beat Miggs, here comes a loser. You will lose his game. One fateful morn, a man of brilliance seeking out for fame. He raised his voice and called along to Miggs he'd try and aim. They sought the Rev to arbitrate and BJ to defame. The score was 9-10. We saw the Miggs had won again. Oh, beat Miggs, don't be a loser. Beat Miggs, you might be a loser. Beat Miggs, you are a loser. You just lost this game.
That's what I want to sing every time I hear that.
It is time for Beat Miggs, and happy St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Doing that sea shanty style. Love that thing.
It's pretty awesome.
Props to Rick Rubin for doing that. Is it Rick Rubin? Yeah. Rick Rumble.
Rick Rumble.
Why did I say Rick
Record
Rubin?
producer Rick Rubin.
I was like, I knew it was wrong as soon as I said it. Well, thank you, Rick Rumble.
He produced it. That's why.
That's right. Let's get to our contestant today. We've got Clinton in Puyallup. Clinton, are you there?
I'm here.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. Get out. For those playing at home, Clinton will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Wow. Clinton, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Yeah. Wow, I don't know what happened to my brain there, but are you ready? Because I don't know if I am.
All right.
All right, then. If you have 2 quarters, 2 dimes, and 3 nickels, how much money do you have?
$1.
No.
$1.05.
No.
Let's see. Pass.
In which country did the first St. Patrick's Day take place?
Ireland?
No.
Scotland.
No.
England.
No. In which decade was the band Smashing Pumpkins founded?
What was that?
In which decade was the band Smashing Pumpkins founded?
90s.
No.
80s.
80s, yes. With beer. What does the V stand for in ABV?
Vodka?
No.
Vol.
Yes. How many minutes in length is a regulation soccer match?
90.
Yes. What country is directly west of Spain?
Portugal?
Yes. What is food that is permitted to be eaten under Jewish dietary laws known as?
Fish.
No.
Kosher.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct.
Right down the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry. Can I give a shout out anyway?
Yeah,
Sure,
give
go
a
ahead.
shout out, man.
All right. TK Irish Pubs Go Up. We're going to drink with goats today.
You're drinking with goats?
Yeah. We're having goats and we're going to drink with them.
Wow. You said that. Which Irish pub?
TK Irish Pub in Puyallup.
Oh, downtown Puyallup.
Yeah, TK Irish Pub is going to have goats. You can drink with goats today.
Are they inside the bar?
Yeah. They're going to be in our patio.
Okay, goats on the patio.
Sounds
All right.
amazing,
Yeah,
actually.
right.
Oh, babe, I've got my plans for today. You're watching Tatum for the rest of the night. Wow. I'm partying with goats.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, baby.
Steve, are you ready? Nice. If you have 2 quarters, 2 dimes, and 3 nickels, how much money do you have?
80 cents.
No.
Wait, 2 quarters, 2 dimes, and 2 nickels.
3 nickels.
Oh, 90 cents.
No.
85 cents.
Yes. In
There we
which
go.
country did the first St. Patrick's Day take place?
Ireland.
No.
America.
Yes. In which decade was the band Smashing Pumpkins founded?
The 80s.
Yes. With beer, what does the V stand for in ABV?
Volume.
Yes. How many minutes in length is a regulation soccer match?
You got to give them your full 90 minutes.
Yes. What country is directly west of Spain?
America.
No.
Canada.
No.
Portugal.
Yes.
Wow.
What is food that is permitted to be eaten under Jewish dietary laws known as?
Kosher.
Yes. How many zeros are in a quadrillion?
I don't know.
Wow.
10.
No.
14.
No.
12.
No. Who was the champion of the Tour de France from 1999 to
Lance
2005? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your luck is back. You win 8-5.
Yes. Sorry, Clinton.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
That's all right. Happy St. Patty's Day.
Happy St. Patty's
too,
Day.
buddy.
Go get hammered with some goats.
Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man.
Steve is the goat today.
Oh, I meant to say this. Shout out to Rucky the Seawolf.
Yeah.
You know, the mascot for the Seattle Seawolves. It's our friend Red as well. He sent us a message saying Happy St. Patrick's Day to you guys in the show. I was wondering if you could do a Beat Migs dedication to the best wife in the world as we are celebrating 10 years of marriage.
Woo, congratulations.
It's the best thing that happened to me, and I love her with all of my heart. Thanks. Hope you guys are well. Show's amazing. Thank you. That was very nice of you, but she's the best. So happy
10?
birthday. Is it anniversary? Yeah.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
Yes. Okay.
Wow. So they got married on St. Patrick's Day.
Yes. So
Wow. I don't hear too many of those weddings.
Red and Erica, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, and that's a good way to remember an anniversary, to be perfectly honest.
Well, it had to be a party. I mean,
Right.
I feel like you have to get after it to get married on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, you're going to.
Yeah, you really, you're saying something when you pick that day.
The only question that you didn't get correct that you got to was how many zeros are in a quadrillion?
Ay.
Yeah, so anybody want to fashion a guess on this one?
I would just be guessing, so I'll just let you do it.
Yeah, it's 15.
Oh, I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah, it's all multiples of 3, so if you think about it that way.
What did I say, 14?
You said 14 and then 12. You got super close on
Yeah.
it. But you still won, so congratulations.
All that matters.
That's all that matters, man. That's it. What else that matters is what you have to say, and it is time for you to say it. Yep, time for Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. You can also text us at 77999. We got your calls, we got your text, and we'll take them at 917 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose, brought to you by Advanced Hair Restoration. Listeners on the Loose, you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. You can also text us at 77999. Your opportunity to have your voice blast through the airwaves, through the ether. But make sure you do it the way Steve wants you to do it.
It's a simple way, BJ. That's just to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we're going to have to gong you. And then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Lynn and Anacortes, you are on the Rock.
Well, good morning to you all, and happy St. Patrick's Day.
You too.
Oh, thank you, Lynn. Good morning to you as well.
I just wanted to let you know that my husband and I are celebrating our 27th wedding anniversary today. So there are other crazies out there.
Look at you partying crazy people.
Yeah.
So why was St. Patrick's Day?
Oh, I think you say, why are you married for 27 years?
Why? Why did you guys decide to stick it out?
You know what? The kids are all out of the house, and retirement's coming up soon, and we're going to be able to start enjoying ourselves together. So that will be nice.
Okay, I think she answered your question, Steve, instead of mine.
Yes.
Why did you pick St. Patrick's Day, Lynn, to get married?
I'm sorry. That was our first date.
Nice.
Was on St. Patrick's Day, and he proposed to me a few months after that, and we just set it for that year anniversary.
A few months after that, so you guys did not wait long at all.
Nope, he said he knew.
How about you? Did you know, or were you like, I don't know, pal?
I had been married previously for 10 years, so I had only been divorced for a short time, but I did know because he is and was a great guy.
So you met on St. Patrick. You had a date on St. Patrick's Day. Did he do the old joke with the Dublin thing?
No.
Oh. Do you know that joke?
No.
Oh, boy. How can you tell that joke, Steve?
You must be Irish because my you-know-what-ski is a Dublin.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. Now you see why I started laughing so hard.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
You should tell him that tonight. No, actually, it wouldn't be the same for each other.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's Dublin over there, but we'll get back to you. There you go.
Awesome. Well, you guys have a great day.
You too, Lynn. Congratulations.
Well, you know
that's cool.
I was thinking about it. You know what? Your daughter is almost the same kind of thing because isn't her and J-Rub's anniversary the day after St. Patrick's Day?
Is it?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
I think you're right about that because I think that's where she wants. That's why she's getting married when she's getting married. So that makes sense.
Oh yeah, well, because I remember them having a date, and then I think the next day was their first official hey, we're together.
So did they meet on St. Patrick's Day, or they just were? It was just right around that time. I probably not. I don't think you probably meet someone and the next day you go on a date. I know some people might do that, but
she had worked with him previously.
Yeah, from what I understand, it was if she told the story where they just basically hooked up, and then he was like, "Hey, we should go on a date." She's like, "Really? Oh, okay."
Maybe the bang date was on the 17th.
Okay, let's not bang date. Let's avoid the.
You might be right. I feel like maybe it's a bang date happened on that.
Oh, thanks again. Thanks for bringing up bang date again.
We might want to check our old logs. If Joe could check the old show recap stats.
I don't think we should use the word log in this bang date.
Hey, another person also just said, Cam the Wings fan texted into the show. Good dude. Said, can I get a shout out as well? I would like to wish Mrs. Wings fan a happy 4th anniversary.
Give her a shout.
I wonder if they're going to go to the Red Wings Kraken game this weekend. Isn't it this weekend?
Yeah, Saturday.
Not to tell you what to do for your anniversary, but if you guys are Red Wings fans, you should probably go to that.
Great seats still available.
When you said the Wings fan, I thought he was a fan of chicken wings. I totally wasn't thinking hockey.
All this time I just assumed he's a Red Wings fan.
What if he's just a chicken wing fan?
And all this time, I've always had a negative. I'm pretty sure he is, but because I'm like, God-damn Red Wings fan.
I'd like to know why he got married on St. Patrick's Day. I mean, because it doesn't seem that St. Patrick is the reason. It just so happened people had a date, and is that a popular date time? Go on a first date on St. Patrick's Day. I feel like.
It's a day that people like to party, and some people view their wedding as a party. So maybe they just love. Someone might love Halloween, so they get married on Halloween.
Yeah, that's that person's. I want nothing.
That's person's Danny, probably.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Also, update. Sarah just texted me and said it definitely was the bang date.
There we go.
I knew it.
How about she didn't go into the room and say that in front of her father? She
about
just
time she
texted you instead.
Yeah,
so
about damn time.
Yeah, not that there's a microphone for her to just say it into.
I know she could.
I guess you don't want to say that in front of your dad. bad. The whole
exactly.
Tomorrow's the bang date anniversary.
Yeah, don't want to know.
Another person that got married in Vegas on St. Patrick's Day back in 1994.
Nice.
Absolute party every single year since. Best anniversary day ever. It's a great day to celebrate.
So, yeah, again, if you're a partying person, that makes sense.
Well, and how many drinks are you going to get at a bar if you go and be like, hey, it's our anniversary today.
Yep.
Green beer on us.
And if you do the wiener doubling joke, forget about it.
Oh, there yeah. I mean, are you kidding me? You're going to get all the drinks.
Although some person said, I'm going to the Red Wings Kraken game. I can't wait. I saw, it's funny when it's an original 6 team that the Kraken are playing. I've noticed that, the resale does not go down very low. Last
really?
night,
okay.
It's a weekend as well, so that adds to it. But Danny and I experienced that when we try to do let's try and get tickets on the cheap to go see the Kraken play the Bruins. We just picked a random Thursday game because that worked out for our schedule. But it was just they weren't getting as cheap as last night. I think tickets went down to $40.
Damn!
To go see the Kraken play at Climate Pledge Arena, but. Against the Red Wings, there's a lot of Red Wings fans in the Pacific Northwest, and they're an old school team. Those tickets aren't going down very low.
It's Saturday night.
I don't think they're even dipping under $100.
Not yet.
Well, good luck to you, boys.
I'm not going.
Oh, all right, then you don't need any luck.
Yeah, I'm watching at home. I'm very lucky.
We should have gone last night is when we should have gone.
No, we shouldn't have. They got their ass handed to them.
We shouldn't have, but the tickets were so low last night. When I logged on, it was $30. I was like,
That's a good price.
You're going to games now just to watch and have fun and be part of the experience. You're not expecting anything from this team anymore. We realize now it's over.
No, I'm still expecting something, BJ.
Well, you know what? That's you. You've been the man that expects it when there's nothing to expect.
I'm expecting a damn mascot to show up eventually.
Just do it. I've lost hope for the mascot. I feel like they're just going to wait till next year.
Do you think they said, hey, let's unveil the mascot after we win 20 games, and they didn't realize that they might not?
Maybe.
Better not.
We've heard nothing about the mascot since. Nothing like, oh, hey, coming up. And I don't know. I mean, we've got less than 20. Do we have less than 20 games to play at home? We have less than 10 games to play at home.
Yeah, definitely less than 20 games to play at home.
Yeah, that's right. It's probably less than 20 games in the season. About 20 games left in the season, I think.
Yeah, it was just it was about a month or so ago that they had another little tease through something on their website, I think. But I have not seen much talked about since. Unless Mark Giordano's the mascot and they're waiting for him to...
we're not trading him.
Then they'll just
they're like, we're not trading you. We're demoting you to be the mascot.
Here you go. Here's an outfit you got to wear.
That's like Milton from Office Space.
Exactly.
How about this? I just counted. We have exactly 20 games left.
We do?
Of the season. Yep.
I thought we had way less. 20 games at home?
No. 20
games total. Yeah. How many at home? I don't know if you have a second to do that. What? Dude, I watched a little bit of the video of the tribute to Mark Giordano for his 1,000 games in the NHL that they did, and I thought it was really cool. Whoever came up with this idea was a genius. They had his dad do the voiceover to narrate the video package that was put out there.
Oh, that's even worse
really
that he wasn't there to play.
But he was out there on the ice wearing his jersey with his family.
Oh, he was. Oh, okay.
He wasn't skating. He was just jersey over his suit.
Well, as long as he was there, yeah.
He was there.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a nice tribute of a bunch of former players, including his all-time favorite. I think it was Nicholas Lidstrom. I think might have been his favorite. I can't remember, but I thought the coolest part, though, and I would imagine this had to been cool for him, is hearing his dad on the big PA address system.
That is cool.
Yeah, just to have his voice, and he did a great job.
Well, you know what? The Kraken is sending him out in style. I hope he appreciates that at least.
Yeah, he'll appreciate when he gets traded to a team that has a chance at winning the cup.
Well,
I think that's
his words. He's been playing like a guy who doesn't appreciate that. That has been waiting and didn't want to get hurt. I think that's what he's been playing like.
I don't have any ill will towards him, but I feel like he was a massive bust when it came to the guy that they picked from Calgary.
Yeah, he was not who we expected him to be, and I think he tried his best. But at that age, you're probably he doesn't want to go to an expansion team. He may have thought, because he had, he did seem to have good spirits, is that maybe this will be a Vegas thing, and that what a great ride that would be. But then he saw the ride was over as quickly as it was.
I see nice pictures of him in a really cool uniform.
Yeah, there's that.
Exactly 10 games.
10 games left.
For home games.
10 home games. So it's got to be a weekend game.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to unveil the mascot.
All right, take a look at how many more weekend home games do we have?
We have Vegas because Rev's going to that one on Friday, I think the 1st.
Yeah. Friday, April 1st. So if it happened that day, I'm
going to argue that we might have 3 weekend home games left.
I know for sure there's also one on a Saturday because I'm going to the one against the New Jersey Devils.
And there's 2.
That's April 16th, which I believe should be the day that they unveil the mascot.
And then Red Wings on Saturday.
Yeah.
So that's another one. So
That's 3.
Let's see.
I think that might be it out of the 10 home games. If I'm just thinking,
I can't believe there's only
a
10
fourth.
games left at home.
Yeah.
Maybe the last one because it's on a Friday, the 29th versus the Sharks.
Oh, the last game of the
Really, they're going to do that in the last game?
I will raise my eyebrow at them, and I don't do that very often. The last time was when they did the NFT thing. I was like, that seems silly. That also feels silly.
Yeah.
Did we say the Flames game already? That one's happening on April 9th, which is a Saturday.
Oh, maybe.
All right. Well, there you go. Okay, so there's a few, maybe 5 games we got that are on the weekends. All right, it's possible.
Yeah.
Let's go to Rebecca in Seattle. Rebecca, you are on the rock.
Hi. You were talking about building lightsabers. I was in Disneyland about 3 weeks ago, surprised my little 5-year-old niece, but I built one of the $220 lightsabers, not the experience, but I built one of the expensive lightsabers for a kid that I walked, 16-year-old. I didn't want it initially, but after making it, it was amazing and heavy and made the sound, and I almost wanted to spend that money for myself.
Damn.
$220, man. What a cash machine that is. How was it? So you didn't make it or you did make it?
I did make it, but it wasn't that whole experience. It wasn't a show off. You know, it was cool because it's a very covert. There's no sign that says, here's where you make lightsabers. You have to ask around. So where do I go? Well, you go past the meat roasting area and down the stairs, and there's a courtyard on your left. There's no signs. You just have to know that's where you go.
That's
and
interesting.
And they play up the whole, it was amazing. And they play up the whole, the forest and Yoda, and we're hiding, all the bad people. But initially I'm just going, this is stupid, but I'm making it for someone. It's a present. He told me exactly the components that he wanted. But when it was done, I'm holding it and going, this is actually awesome. I kind of want one for myself now. I didn't, but I wanted one.
Well, Rebecca, when you go back, you got to do the full experience then. I mean, if you really dug it that much, why not? I mean, save up for that bad boy, especially since you realize, okay, this is pretty awesome.
Someone just texted saying our friend Rose in Tacoma said the lightsaber building experience is really awesome. I've been a part of it.
And I guess there's 2 experiences. There's just where you can build a lightsaber for $220, or you can do the full experience where actors come in and whatever. And it still sounds like the 220 experience is still pretty cool.
That's how it was when it first opened. It might have changed now to where it's all just one thing. But from what I remember, it was like you had to book reservations to build your own lightsaber, and they would tell a story with it and everything.
Because I'll tell you, for $220, I feel like they should put on a show. I mean, that's a lot of money.
How much extra can I pay so I could just knock one of them out with the saber?
Dude, you haven't picked. I mean, she said, I picked one of these up. I've held one before. It's heavy, and you could hurt somebody with this.
Well, that's on them. I'll sign a waiver.
Oh, all right. Well, you'll sign a waiver.
You'll sign a waiver to
what does that
people?
mean? You'll free yourself from any legal issues? Oh, well, thank you, Steve. Thank you for signing a waiver to protect yourself. You're a great guy.
You could be like a padded suit. Kind of like when the dogs attack the guy, like the police dog training.
They just have one fat stormtrooper in the back that's just the whacking trooper.
Yeah, for $800, anyone who pays that can chase this guy down.
And he's in a padded suit.
He's like a human pinata.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right. Again, your park is a little different than I think what Disney wants, but okay.
I mean, I did grow up going to action parks, so you can understand. I like amusement parks that have a little element of danger to them.
Oh, and very quickly, because it seems like you have a mature experience that you're looking for. We wondered what Disney would do about the idea that they have mature content on there. And I don't know if any of you guys went to your Disney app and had to basically, jump through some hoops and answer the FBI before you get back in your app.
No.
Oh yeah, because they added all that mature content. Now you got to go in there, and they'll have a way for you to lock it out so that your kids can't get there and all that. Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I went on mine yesterday and just said, based on your search history, we're assuming you like mature content, so we won't ask you these questions. So I didn't have to.
Oh, yeah. They were like, oh, Steve, we know you. You're fine. These shows are not going to be anywhere near what you're used to.
We've seen the thumbnails. You click Steve. You're good.
Yeah. So that paves the way for Disney to do a lot more stuff now. I mean, they can have anything in their stable. Now they got this mature content situation.
Now they need Quentin Tarantino to direct the Star Wars movie.
Oh, dude.
Well, he's not doing the Star Trek movie, and it was a rumor he was, but they decided not to go in his direction, so why not Star Wars?
I would love a Star Wars that he did.
Right? What would you think about that? Because BJ being such a big Star Wars nerd, would you be okay with a Pulp Fiction-esque Star Wars?
I was excited for a Quentin Tarantino Star Trek movie, so right. Yeah, I would, I feel like it's too family friendly. Disney wouldn't do it, but I wouldn't mind seeing that little edge on Star Trek, especially since some of their TV shows have gone darker. So I don't think it'll ever happen on Disney. I just feel like that's just not what Star Wars is, because they, Lucas did intend it for a 5-year-old, and maybe it's changed a little bit in that philosophy, but I feel like it's still got kids in mind when they do Star Wars, at least the movies. Now, I don't know, maybe some of the TV shows might be edgier. So I don't know, but Quentin Tarantino, dude, I'd be willing to see him do one of my favorite genres or whatever.
What if they didn't even use the word Star Wars in the title? It was just called like Vader, or I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's still Star Wars. I mean, it's still, it's still Star Wars property.
Yeah, I know. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know.
It's like it's going to be. I mean, look, I wouldn't mind watching it. I'm saying I don't think Disney would do it.
How about that?
Oh, Reservoir Ewoks. Well, all right, that would be who would be Ewok Black and Ewok Orange or whatever. Ewok,
Wow. Luke Fiction. How about that?
Luke Fiction. That's a great name, actually. Again, these ideas, Steve, they should be picked up by somebody.
Or he could be the one that does a Jar Jar Binks one.
Okay, I'm out.
Oh, wait. Okay. Now you've lost Rev, dude.
Like a dark, it's just called Jar Jar.
Oh, Jar Jar. Oh, the dark side.
Jar Jar Unchained.
Jar Jar Unchained. Well, that would match at least, a little play on one of his older movies, sure.
Right.
Yeah, okay. And then you got to have Samuel L. Jackson in it, right? He'll be Mace Windu, but a foul-mouthed Mace Windu.
Yes.
I'm starting to like this idea. Yeah. I think, who put this effing Jar Jar Binks in a mother effing Star Wars movie? All right, I'm with you.
Okay, let's print it.
All right, let's do it. I don't know if we'll record it.
The script. We have to print the script,
we'll put the script
to mail it to him so he reads it. He doesn't like reading things digitally.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah.
I know him.
Wow.
It is Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. We've got more of your calls and texts at 936 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
For tank and tankless hot water heaters, for clogged drains, for leaky faucets, for toilets that won't flush. Stop freaking and call Beacon. Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical is your trusted source to solve all your plumbing needs. 1-800-FREAKIN or beaconplumbing.net.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
BJ, the texters are jumping in on the Quentin Tarantino producing and directing a Star Wars movie idea that we had in the last break.
Well, so far it's
not
brilliant.
Confirmed, but we need to make this happen.
I mean, it's going to be a Jar Jar movie. That we confirmed.
Somebody said, hey, how about they call it Kill Jar Jar instead of Kill Bill?
Oh, Kill Jar Jar. Well, see, a lot of people really hate Jar Jar, but if he turns to the dark side, though, I don't know.
And I remember this story, and some texted and said, Steve, you're not too far off on a dark version of Jar Jar Binks. There's a fan fiction of him being a powerful Sith Lord, pretending to be stupid to gain the trust of the rebels. Mention this if you want to piss off the Rev, LOL.
Yeah, I've heard about that, and anything that involves him is dumb.
Oh, man.
It's just, basically every dumb thing that he's ever done is just because he's the bad guy. He's a secret bad guy.
I can't remember, Rev. Are you an Ewok fan or not?
Nah, I can take him or leave him.
You're not an Ewokaholic like me?
I'm not an Ewokaholic.
I can't get mad at Rev as long as he doesn't love the Ewoks. But anybody that loves the Ewoks and hates Jar Jar Binks is a hypocrite. But it's just because you were a little kid when the Ewoks were around, so you thought they were great, just like a lot of little kids love Jar Jar Binks, but nobody wants to admit that. Like, my son may or may not tell you how much of a Jar Jar Binks fan he was because, he doesn't want to admit that even though he was a young little kid when they came out.
He said he'd rather you say he's a bad basketball player before you would tell anyone that he was a Jar Jar Binks.
Exactly.
See, I love the Ewoks, and I like Jar Jar Binks. I don't love Jar Jar, but I enjoyed him in the movie.
You're not a hypocrite. I don't think you're also
about that. Yeah, there's many other things you are.
Many ways I am.
But it's not a hot take from you, considering the trash you like in movies.
Huh.
I mean that spiritually, though.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Well, somebody said a Pulp Fiction Star Wars would be awesome. Han and Chewbacca, Han and Chewbacca driving in a car, and Han says, "Oh man, I shot Greedo in the face."
Oh, dude, that'd be great.
That would be pretty awesome.
So instead, you could have C-3PO and R2-D2 go crazy and start slashing everybody.
That'd be cool. We have seen some mean droids in the Star Wars canon that were like C-3PO droids, but they were a-holes, so we've seen that.
And the person says, have Tarantino do a series and just call it Old Republic, set hundreds of thousands of years before Episode 4.
Yeah, that would be a good one as well.
Though it's an entirely new thing, and it's not like he's bastardizing the current characters.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean,
although that wouldn't be as much fun for me, because I'm not like a hardcore Star Wars fan.
And here's the problem.
Right,
I mean, people love Tarantino, but there's way bunches of dialogue in his movies.
Oh,
you know, so, I mean, yeah. Inglourious Jedi, that's another good one.
Glorious
Jedi. Ooh, I like that one.
Do that one.
I think we got something here. Now we got to get
we
got to get it written, and we have to get Quentin Tarantino to be on board. Otherwise, this is a rather easy task.
Well, usually he writes his own stuff.
Oh,
so you just got to plant that seed into his brain.
Yeah.
Man.
What's his Twitter? Let's send it.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't have Twitter.
I'm telling you, this is a great opportunity because Star Trek pretty much turned him down. So the idea that he could go to the other side and and then really stick it to Star Trek by doing a Star Wars movie, I think he might be up for it.
And John Travolta and Bruce Willis need to be in this somehow.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
And Bruce Willis will just sit at the bar like he's done in every other movie he's done recently and do nothing.
Right.
What if you just had those characters then be the John Travolta is Luke Skywalker in his.
Oh, that's
Bruce
fantastic.
Willis is Han Solo.
Yeah.
Uma Thurman's Princess Leia.
Okay.
Sam Jackson is just Mace Windu.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's still just Mace Windu.
Of course he is. Yeah. All right. I'm all for it.
All right, this has nothing to do with Quentin Tarantino, but someone wanted to know, hey, did you guys see that Jack White has said that it is able to name any Beatles song just by hearing a second clip? I saw the video and I thought that was awesome. I was wondering if you guys had a band where you could do the same.
No, I'm so bad at those name that too type of games. I really am so bad at it.
Yeah, my brain doesn't work quick enough. I don't remember names of songs. So, like, I love Pearl Jam. I know all their songs. And, like, I know I could be like, oh, that's from that record. But I never remember actual titles to songs. I'm the worst. I'm like, I like that one that goes after that one. It goes doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Like, that's how I remember songs.
Yeah. Yeah, but let's see. I mean, I'd like to see if you, well, again, it's the Beatles, so a lot of us don't know or don't care. But I think it's pretty wild that Jack White can do this, where he basically just a 1-second clip, Jack will tell you exactly what Beatles song that it is.
Boys. Lady Madonna. Enya Birkin sing. Julia. Roll over Beethoven. I'm looking through you. 8 days a week. It won't be long. From me to you. It's getting better. Oh, let's get back. Back in the USSR. No, dear Prudence.
Huh. I was about to say, dude, get the hell out of here.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, those weren't even like hits.
No.
A lot of those were just songs I never even heard of.
Exactly, dude. And he's very much like Rain Man with the way he's just pumping those through. I mean, he's on another level.
Yeah.
There are very few songs that I'd be able to do that with.
But you can't do it with Taking Back Sunday, only because their titles of their songs are ridiculous.
That's true.
It's like Q with an I in parentheses, E something MC squared.
But also, too, like, it's not even just about the song title. I don't even think, because there's even that, like, one game out there now, it's called, like, Hurdle, which is kind of like Wordle, but it's about, like, music. And I had to do the entire, like, all of the hints, because I was just like, I don't know
I haven't even given that. I was like, it goes against my whole vibe of, like, I like Wordle because it's only one thing. I do it once a day.
Yeah.
I don't feel pressured to do more. Now I'm going to add another game that also does that. Then all of a sudden I'm going to be obsessed.
I tried it once and I was like, I'll never get these songs.
Yeah, I can't think of any other band. Maybe Metallica. I feel like Metallica might be...
With a second? I mean, those are short clips, man.
No, you're right. I don't think I could do it.
No.
Yeah.
Not like, when you hear Jack and the way that he does it, it would take me sometimes like a minute to figure out one, even just listening to 1 second, because I'd have to play the song in my head, get to the chorus, and be like, oh, for whom the bell tolls.
The only one that I can think of would be like My Chemical Romance, like Welcome to the Black Parade. That initial piano tone, like I know that's that, but that's it. Like that's the only song I can think of.
All right, so what you're saying is in order to play this game, we have to get Danny a specific song.
Yes.
And if we don't do it, he's not going to do well.
And only one record. Right. 'Cause I can be like, oh, yeah, I got this with Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. But like if you start throwing in Use Your Illusion songs, I'm like,
forget about it.
Yeah, there'd be no chance.
Yeah, I mean, he deep cut. Look, I know the Beatles probably better than anybody on this show, and I didn't even recognize some of those songs he said.
Well, for you, probably Avril, right, BJ?
Yeah.
I couldn't, you know what? I wish I could say that I could do it, but I wouldn't be able to do anybody. I mean,
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Don't wish
I think
that.
Sweet Child of Mine is the only thing I could identify.
Oh, yeah.
And
you could identify Welcome to the Jungle, don't you think?
That's a good question. I mean... Oh, really?
Not Steve's version of it.
Yeah, your version's a little,
That's so good.
Well, try it, Danny.
I'm
Can you find
trying
it?
to find it.
Yeah, but you have to only get, I mean, I even think it was less than a second that he had. They said it was a second, but I feel like it was less than a second.
Some of them are like a hair of a second.
Yeah. I mean, he was really, really good.
I'm finding it.
I think I figured out mine, though. I
What's
could
that?
probably tell you, and it's only this album, is Mesmerize, which is a System of a Down album, because it has the BYOB, This Cocaine Makes Me Crazy. It has a lot of other dirty songs, so maybe that's why I like it. Like Violent Pornography.
So you feel like you could name every song on that album by just hearing
just a
it?
little clip I could tell you.
But that's only 10 options. Like that's why the
Yeah.
Beatles one is so impressive because there's so many songs in there.
I never said I was impressive. I was just like, yeah.
It just illustrates just how
Right.
insanely
genius.
He's just obsessed with the Beatles that much.
Yeah.
Come on, didn't he?
Yeah, I suppose I would know I would know that it was a Guns N' Roses tune. But and I probably should know that that's Welcome to the Jungle, but I wouldn't want, here's the thing, I wouldn't just definitely say yes, because of course I can say yes now, because I knew it was coming.
How about this
but
one?
Sweet Child of Mine is the only one that I would go, because I love that song so much, I would just know.
How about this one? Somebody to Love.
Oh, it's Queen, right?
Yeah, see, you can do it.
But I don't know the song. Rev got the song. I wouldn't be able to tell you the song.
How about this one?
Back in Black.
Yeah!
I thought that was your impression of a fart.
Yeah. You know what? If Steve's got to be the guy instead of the real music, I'm never going to get any of it.
Oh, come on.
How about entertaining, though?
How about?
You just did it again. It's the same.
No,
song.
the last one was duh. This one's burr.
I could have swore they were both brr.
One's more duh, and the other one's buh.
Yeah, I'm just not sure you did the duh last time.
I went duh.
Oh, did you? I thought you went brr.
Oh, maybe I did. I don't remember.
Yeah. All right. Well, guess what? I still don't know what it is. Is it Back in Black?
No.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Smoke on the Water.
Yeah.
Wow. I got one.
Wow.
Literally
Really,
had
Danny?
that ready to go.
Hey!
Okay. Well, it's so nice being done with today. Great minds think alike. Yeah. Here's a question for you. Dr. Ryan Castle and Danny. Oh, I'm sorry. The Trash have in common. I'll tell you at 9:50 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. And now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and The Trash have in common?
I smell like Tacoma on a windless day in August.
Rude, but not wrong.
Scent.
The beautiful scent. The aroma.
That's right.
Oh, the aroma.
Oh, someone said Steve takes both out on Tuesdays. That is very true. That is my garbage day.
Yeah, my trash day is Wednesday, but it goes out on Tuesday.
I guess I'm taking out Monday night. That's very important information to let people know.
Yeah, thanks for that, guys. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but now I'm all set for the...
Put that in your calendar, BJ, so you don't forget.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think I've been doing?
BJ has people that does that for him.
Yeah, I do.
Named Sarah.
That's the people. How about 1 in 5 people admit that they have eaten food out of the trash before?
Oh, I'm that one.
Okay, then.
I'm the one.
Is it my trash?
No, it was in college, but someone threw away a sandwich half eaten. I'm like, you going to finish that? And they're like, well, clearly no. And I grabbed it and ate it. I was very broke.
Yeah. Now, people are saying, look, it's not like you're dumpster diving. It's just that you threw a half a donut away or half a sandwich away, then reconsidered. A lot of people said it looked perfectly fine, like you, Steve, so they said, why not have it?
And I didn't eat the part that he was biting because I know I get germs.
Oh, yeah, of course not, as opposed to the germs of the trash. It was
Looking back, that is
It's good to have standards, Steve.
Yeah, very high standards.
I'll cut the part off that you bit and I'll finish it because then there's no germs.
Yeah.
Why not cut the part off that touched the trash?
Why did I even go to college?
Come on. What are you going to do? Ryan Castle. I mean, this is not trash. This is a 12-pack, and he's got that next.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
Were you that much of a farter before you got married, or did you hold it in and it was a big shock to her?
Have you been a farter your whole life? Oh, first date, yeah. I would stand on the table and just rip ass.
There are some people that don't rip ass until they're married, and it's a shock.
Well,
like,
you know what it is, and we have had a conversation. Like, you fart a lot. I'm like, well, at one point you didn't live with me. So, like, I would be able to, like, when you weren't around, that's when I would just unleash the butt trumpet. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, that's go time.
BJ and Migs mornings on The Rock 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another question from a listener. I have a mountain of credit card bills and consumer debt. Can I still keep my house if I file bankruptcy?
Yes, you almost always can keep your home and your house, your car in a bankruptcy. Depending on what type of bankruptcy you file, would depend on whether or not, for example, you can keep your vehicles if you have payments on them still. You can almost always keep your home if you're current on the payments on your home, even in full bankruptcy. In Chapter 13, you can also keep those items. If you're behind on your house, you could catch your house payments up in a Chapter 13, take off a second mortgage in a Chapter 13. So keeping your primary assets like a home and car is almost always possible in bankruptcy.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. And thanks for listening.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.